Good morning, dear students. How are you all? I'm happy to present you all this video, Unit 28 from Class 11's Compulsory English book, a poem with the title Corona Says. This is a question-answer series, and students, let's turn to page 243. Let's begin. Understanding the text, answer the following questions. A. Who is the speaker in the poem? Answer. Corona pandemic is the speaker in the poem. So Corona is personified in this poem. He is speaking to the entire human beings of the world and is trying to give an important message. B. Who claim that they are superior to all? Answer. Human beings or mankind claims that they are superior to all. C. Why has the speaker come to the earth? Answer. The speaker has come to the earth to teach the mankind that they are not superior to all. All the living beings have equal right to live peacefully on this earth. The natural ecosystem should not be disturbed in any ways, otherwise they will have to pay the price. D. What positive changes have occurred on earth after the speaker's visit? Answer. After the speaker's visit, the environment became cleaner and more peaceful due to less pollution and the human crowd, and Mother Earth got to take rest for some time. And the entire mankind on the earth have learnt a very important lesson in their life. Now, reference to the context. A. What does the speaker mean when he says, "But have you ever counted how many have died so far because of you and your wars?" Answer. This stanza is taken from the poem Corona Says, written by the poet Vishnu S. Rai. Here, Corona is speaking to the mankind. He is reminding them of the great destructions that they have done to mankind and Mother Earth through wars. They have killed so many innocent people in the war. The number is outrageous as compared to the ones who died from Corona. So why blame Corona pandemic for the human casualties when men are the biggest killers of other men? B. Explain the following. I will depart one day, but remember, there are many others like me. They'll come too. If you don't get rid of your inflated ego, you'll be back to your cave time that you endured long ago. Answer. These stanzas are taken from the poem Corona Says, written by Vishnu S. Rai. Here, Corona is trying to say that it will go away one day, but there are many other pandemics like Corona. If human beings don't correct themselves and stop their irresponsible activities, then they will come too. Due to some egoistic mankind, all human beings will have to suffer. They will be taken back from the modern developed time to the ancient cave time or the primitive age, when they will have to live like animals and suffer a lot. See, what does the speaker mean in the following lines? Explain. The earth is not your property alone. It's as much ours as yours. Answer. The following lines are also taken from the poem Corona Says, written by Vishnu Singh Rai. Here, the speaker, that is Corona, is trying to say that the entire mankind should realize that this earth is not only theirs. Every living beings like plants, animals, birds, and insects all have an equal right to live peacefully on this earth. Human beings should not disturb the ecosystem and should conserve the natural environment of this earth. Now, reference beyond the text. A. What human behaviors are responsible for the suffering in people's lives. Students, I have given 5 examples in this answer. Number 1, due to some egoistic people, there is war on this earth which kills millions of people. It is actually a great destruction caused by an irresponsible behavior of mankind. War also kills many animals, birds, and destroys the nature and natural habitat of living beings like birds and animals. Number 2, the chemical weapons like the explosions and arms and ammunitions used in wars cause a great environmental pollution which degrades the lives on earth. Number 3, due to irresponsible behaviors, human beings cause so much pollution on the earth that due to it, different kinds of epidemics, pandemics, and other diseases break out. As a result, mankind has to suffer. The outspread of corona pandemic is one of the examples. Number 4, to feed the increasing human population, human beings kill certain animals, birds, and insects for food. This causes imbalance in the ecosystem and different kinds of diseases and problems appear on the earth. Number 5, due to overpopulation, there is a vast deforestation and exploitation of nature. As a result, people have to face drastic climatic changes and many natural calamities such as drought, soil erosion, landslides, floods, earthquakes, and famine. The nature and the ecosystem should never be disturbed. B. How does an epidemic differ from pandemic? Briefly explain the impact of coronavirus on human life and environment. Answer. An epidemic is a disease that spreads in certain communities, that is in a small area for a certain time period. So it is easy to control and cure people suffering from an epidemic disease such as cholera, smallpox, influenza, plague, yellow fever, Ebola virus, meningitis, SARS, malaria, etc. Whereas a pandemic is a disease which spreads in a wide area, like worldwide, in a certain period of time. So cure and control of pandemics takes time and a big effort. The impact of coronavirus on human life and environment are as follows. The positive impact. Number 1, human beings were confined in their homes, so they got the chance to spend quality time with their family members. So they got to know each other better and take good rest and improve their health conditions. Number 2, the environment pollution decreased to a great level. As a result, quality of environment improved, such as the greenery, oxygen level, and purity of water, etc. Number 3, as there was very less mobility of human beings on earth, a great quantity of fuel such as petrol and diesel was saved for future use. Number 4, due to pollution-free environment, the health of living beings on earth also improved. Number 5, as there was very less activity on this earth, Mother Earth could also take rest for some time. The ecosystem also remained undisturbed. Now, the negative impact. Number 1, due to confinement, people became very bored and frustrated with a monotonous life. Number 2, many people lost their life due to this disease or during this pandemic. Number 3, the world economy degraded due to less human activities. All the organizations and institutions such as schools, colleges, hotels, offices, and industries were closed for a long duration of time. Number 4, many people lost their jobs and many businesses were closed down. It destroyed the world economy. Number 5, the world went into recession due to less economic activities during the pandemic. Till now, we are suffering from its effect, and many countries are going through economic crisis, market inflation, and poverty. So this is all in today's lesson. Goodbye, students, and see you in my next class.